So go ahead and tell me who you are and what you're doing here at Comic-Con.
Sure. I'm Anthony E. Zuiker, the creator of the CSI franchise and actually new creator of my new novel, which is called Level 26.
And so it's not a novel though. This is
It's a diginovel.
a diginovel.
A diginovel is much different.
And what? No words.
Yeah.
What is it?
So it's a horror crime novel.
Okay.
The difference is every 20 pages that you read, you log into a website, level26.com, enter a code, and it unlocks a piece of 3-minute footage that bridges you from one chapter to another.
Okay.
So there's 20 of those experiences in the book. So when you buy the book, it's almost like getting a movie inside the book. And it's also tied into a website, Level 26, built by Lonely 15 creators, Miles and Greg.
Okay, so you're getting a paper book.
You are.
And then every 20 pages there's a code, you input that, and it's a web video that pops up?
Yeah, it continues the narrative. So let's say, for example, the best example I always give is my killer is a forensic-proof villain. He wears this body condom, this latex protective suit. So as he's watching an 8mm film, maybe it's a snuff film, who knows?
Maybe.
It could tick down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the reading will stop. If you keep reading, then you'll get a description of what he saw in the film. But if you log in into the word snuff, it'll unlock a 3-minute piece of snuff film, which will scare the daylights out of you.
Oh, okay, good. That's awesome. So, and where will these will all be on Level 26?
They will. So the homepage will unlock the bridges, but of course it has much more functionality than that.
Okay. Now, is this something? So, how long are each of the?
Each one's about 3 minutes long.
Okay.
The very strict philosophy is it has to be long enough to be worth logging into.
Yeah.
But it can't be too short to where you don't bother.
Sure.
So if they're too long, you'll forget what you've read. If they're too short, like why'd I log in?
Right.
So I believe the edge of your nose to the laptop's about a 3-minute experience. So they're all about 3 minutes long.
Okay. And what's kind of the, is the publisher paying for the creation of these, or how does that work?
Well, how it worked is they made a very healthy offer for the first 3 books.
Okay.
I put that money into the projects.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't
Yeah, I've taken zero for myself, and we literally we shot the bridges for under $200,000.
Okay.
We put this beautiful experience online.
And how many bridges are there?
There's 20.
Okay.
20. So it's 20 pages, 20 bridges, about a 400-page book.
Okay.
Michael Ironside, who I just worked with on T4, who's an on-set writer for Terminator Salvation. He just doing the picture. Bill Duke's doing the picture. Glenn Morshower, Kevin Wise from Alias. So there's a lot of really cool actor friends that you might know that actually play the characters in the book.
Okay. And you spoke at New TV Live last year, and part of that was you're talking about multi-platform storytelling. How does this advance? I mean, obviously you're bridging kind of books to video, but where is this in the evolution of where you see things going?
Well, I think first and foremost, it's a very strict philosophy about making sure that there's a different way to consume something traditional. I think that's first and foremost. And by giving people the options of immersion. So what is that? From cover to cover, without ever logging in, the book should be great. And you'll never be lost doing that. Number 2, to read the book and then do pit stops and log in and watch the bridges is another deeper, cool experience. Number 3, to read the book, log in, and then be part of a social community that goes beyond, just logging in to watch the bridges and socially connect and meet people and submit characters and storylines, upload YouTube footage that's horror, read about serial killers, me posting blogs. Is a whole fanciful online experience. So whether I'm a casual reader or whether I want to jump in the rabbit hole and be an early adopter and go deep, 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 there's something for everybody in Level 26 experience. I think that's the future of cross-platform storytelling, is giving your fan base something more than just a one-off experience.
And so that's how you got hooked up with the Equal Guys, through their relationship with CBS.
Indeed.
And so tell me how that kind of came about. Did you see what they were doing and go, hey, I want to do that for...
Well, once upon a time we were sort of drinking Guinness beers in Manhattan, and they did Lonely Girl 15, and I was doing this new thing, and we sort of said, hey, I knew the online component had to be just as important and just as attentive as the book and the bridges. So this three-headed dragon needed to be equal, and ironically EQAL is their company.
Yeah.
And Miles and Greg said, yeah, we'd love to work with you, and we got together.
So just give me the basics right now of, so people go to level26.com, and that's where they can find, so when does the book come out?
The book comes out September 8th. It'll be in hardback form, also paperback. It'll be in the App Store, it'll be on the Kindle, and various devices. And I think that the greatest experience would be probably the App Store.
Okay.
To have everything on one device where you read, turn the page, and watch the bridge like this, and go back and read the page is an awesome conversion experience.
Let out a little squeal of terror as you're riding the Muni in the morning.
And as long as you plug in, whether you're in the air or in a train or subway, there's no streamings. It's all embedded in your memory, and it's a great experience.
And then, so there are going to be 2 more books after this, Level 26
Level 26, Doppelganger of Darkness is in June, and then the 3rd book coming up probably by Christmas of 2010.
And those will have the web video portions as well?
Always,
okay.
Yeah.
And then is there something you're looking at for the next one that you've learned from this one?
Yeah, well, it's going to be a lot more expensive.
Oh.
We're putting more money into the production value and making sure that we just keep topping ourselves.
All right. Well, thanks so much.
Cool,
I appreciate it.